In this video, I'm going to talk about some of my controversial opinions about child development and raising children. You may not agree with these, and that's okay. These are things that I find important and utilize or don't utilize with my students, and I plan to utilize with my own child. Hi, my name is Rachel. I am a special education teacher. I've been a teacher for almost 15 years. I have a master's degree in special education and a postmaster's certification in applied behavior analysis. I'm also a first-time mom. I currently have a 12-week-old little boy. So these are some things that I think are controversial. Not everybody's going to agree with, but they are important to me. So the first thing is I will not be forcing my child to share. Now, even my own husband doesn't agree with me on this, but hear me out. Sharing is nice. Yes, sharing is very nice. I will make sure that my child understands when they do share that they've done a nice thing. I will not require my child to share. If my child is playing with something and another child wants to play with it, why should they automatically give it to that other child? If there's enough for them to play together, sure, then we can share. If we're playing with blocks and there's plenty to play together or play parallel, totally fine. But if he's playing with something and it's one thing or, a handful of things and somebody else wants it, why should I make my child give it to them if they're not done playing with it? Forcing a child to share overrides their own autonomy and teaches them that I'm a person in power. You have to do what I'm asking you to do. And really the question is, where is the line between them sharing a toy versus, an adult telling them that they have to share their body, for instance, and knowing that they don't have to do that. So that's why I don't force sharing. My second thing, and it's along that same vein, is force physical affection. So you will never hear me say to my child, give somebody a hug or give them a kiss if they don't want to. If they don't want to give a hug or a kiss, that's totally fine. You want to wave from far away? That's fine. You want to give a high five? That's totally fine. You do not have to give physical affection to people just because they want it. I don't think that that is a way to teach children how to honor their bodies, how to honor their autonomy, and frankly, it's kind of weird. Some adults think that that's disrespectful to not, give attention or give a hug or give a kiss, but I don't need to give a hug or a kiss to everybody. I have a choice in whether I do that or not. Why shouldn't a child get to do that too? And the last thing, and I think this might be the most controversial thing, is I'm going to teach my child to compromise. If I'm asking them to do something that they aren't happy to do, I'm going to teach my child that they can ask for a compromise. Can we compromise on this? Sometimes the answer is no, and that's okay, but a lot of times the answer can be yes. There's flexibility in most of the things that we do. If you think about being an adult, there's a lot of flexibility. We get to choose how we spend our time, how we do things at work, the order that we do things at work, the order that we do things in our life. Why can't we extend that flexibility to children? So I intend to teach my child to ask for a compromise in moments where they don't feel quite ready to move on to the next thing, or they, want to keep doing what they're doing, or they are not interested in doing what I'm asking them to do. I think learning how to compromise and asking for a compromise is really important. It's a pro-social behavior, something that we need to do as adults, and I think it's important for children to learn how to compromise as well. Again, hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a first-time mom. I'm also a teacher. I post a lot of content around child development and how that is going to relate to the way that I parent. If you like my content, if you want to give me a follow, maybe we can be friends. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to cover, please also comment that. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can.